everyone. So, I have a couple questions for you. Do you like mag? Do you like being completely brain dead? Because I have the merely Meathead mag for you. So, we have two layers of defences here. We have the shield generation from Crush, and the CC. We have the CC from Pull. We have the CC from, well, three layers of defense, I guess. The CC from Magnetize. Armor generation from Fractured Blast, Health Conversion, and Arcane Blessing. And adaptation so that our shields and health are nice and tanky. And I'm running Arcane Reaper for a bit more healing and a bit more armor. So that's another, what is it? I think 1500 health, a bit more. Yeah, 2200, thereabouts. So I think that puts her up about 9,000 effective hit points. So pretty good. And with the shield generation, you know, her health really isn't being hit that often. It's really just for toxin and if you let your shields break. Which I do frequently, because, you know, brain rot. Because it's mag, she was released alongside the Boar Prime and the Dacra Prime. So I've built those up. Because I really just use the Boar Prime on Nyx and mag, we are not running Slash. So this is Viral Hate. If you wanted to do a Frostbite build, you could do Rad Cold to get rid of the innate hate on it. But that is potentially for another video, because I really haven't experimented with it. With enemies full stripped, you know, you really don't need the hate. Like they'll just die. Dacra Prime, you know, mag's damage output is so high you don't really need to min-max this thing, so I've just sort of focused on quality of life and raw tox so that I have the flexibility for corrupted. So I think this is a pretty standard, not very min-maxed build. From testing, Reflex Coil really isn't necessary because you can kind of just use your guns. 12x heavy, really, you don't need it. And I've just sort of focused on attack speed because it's fun. And Tenet Cycron, if you have not used this and you don't have secondary encumber, but are looking at it, which you should be, I think this is a pretty sort of stock encumber beam build. So Galvanized Shot is nice because, you know, we're stacking up, what is it, 11, 12 elements? So the big damage. I would also recommend looking at the Gaze, because it has, from testing, about 3 times the damage output, but half the range. So, what is it? It doesn't say what the range is, but I think it's about 30 meters. You can also swap out Suppress for Sinister Reach, or Extension, or whatever it's called for pistols. Last note, because this is a health tank build, I have a health tank Smater. So, Link Armor, Link Health, Unranked Pack Leader. Tech Assault, just in case it goes down, which is extremely unlikely. And then Tech Enhance, so that Charm stays up a bit longer. And then, no, standard... Oh, Synth Fiber is actually the big thing that might throw people off, because this is actually double armor multiplicatively. So this cat's going to have about 3,200 armor, and I think like 2,200 health. So 22. The cat is tankier than I am. I am not needed here in this build. Absolutely no offensive builds, but you will see we really don't need this meter to help with damage in any sense. So let's go jump into Annie. I'll do a 20-minute run and show how it works. Bit of commentary. If you really want, you can mute me after this, like I've explained everything that needs to be explained. You know, leave me on. Up to you. say. Let's see the Meathead melee mag. If I had more Arcane Reaper, I think the sort of the start of the match would be a little bit more stable. But you know, Mag kind of just hits the ground running with CC and survivability. So much of a muchness, I think. Another interesting note for melee builds like this, you can see enemies are actually ragdolled, so you can just get ground finishes, which is quite funny. They die. Because ground finishes, I should note, also don't have any fall off on them. So everything is being hit for the full ground finisher multiplier, which I believe on swords is probably about 6 times. Because you're drawing everything in, very easy to get your 12x multiplier. Absolutely no problems there. Dakra is a pretty good raw damage weapon as well. It lags a bit behind the Penguin as a hybrid, but you know, got grouping, got armor strip. I really don't need hybrid weapons. Like raw damage is completely adequate for Mag.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Ew.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Yeah, murder machine, easy guns, easy sword, but just it's so free. Like Mag is just a very free character. Absolutely no effort required. Especially on this build, I've made it as completely meat-proof as possible. You can see her survivability is very solid. Just because of the amount of defenses she can layer on. Frost is also in a similar position. Next video I do might be on kind of a bruise of Frost that I've been working on, because I just wanted to have fun with this IBET. A lot of people sort of say, oh, you know, here's a snow globe character, but I have a high mobility CC build I quite enjoy. It's my disruption build. Been a little bit negligent. Fractured blast casts. Too busy talking. See, fractured blast, the energy generation on it with equilibrium is quite good. Like, what energy economy? This is a post-scarcity energy economy. You can also see I'm not running condition overload because I don't need to, because Mag. God, misery. It's just free. Just everything is free. Care in the world on Mag. This next acolyte, I might also show off, try and show off what just like regular unshifted ball does to them. Yeah, because of the beam issue. It is actually damage loss.
The raid is off to a
Quite a nice
successful start.
reflection.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Let me show off a bit. Stand in the middle of the death room here. It's fun. Funny. You may be asking, hey Sam, why are you standing inside your bubble? Isn't that dangerous? But you can see it's actually quite safe because I think aside from bombard rockets, the bullets just immediately go straight back into the hit scan. Things with punch through might be able to release the gun successfully, but test that. Oh. I haven't gone out fishing for an enemy with punch through to test that. And I'm sure it's fine. What's killing me? From experience with health tank builds, you can usually take them to mid-200s, which is enough for everything that isn't endurance. SP Deviri, like as long as you're not doing circuit, fine. If anyone's curious, I can do a follow-up showing how my health tank builds. Because this is a completely generic build, like you can run this on anyone with some minor tweaks. I'll show how my health tank builds work in Deviri experience. I mean, you know, if you only want to go 5 waves in circuit, they're also fine for that. 5 wave better. Do 5 waves. The 5 waves the wave that's the best. My favourite piece of fun trivia. As little a treat for staying in the video this long, is 5 is used figuratively in the past as just like an indefinite large number, the way we might use myriad. Because of the way they're shaped, also, like, dropping, or the way the acolytes are shaped, dropping magnetize on them is a very convenient way of charging your Incarnate. 4 is such a pain to charge because of the spread on it, and how much damage it deals. Which is, you know, wow, what a horrible problem to have, right? there's a good argument to be made also, now that I think of it. On the boar, you can reasonably run Seeking Force instead of Barrage. Just especially because of the way that Incarnates work. Seeking... fire rate is definitely... What am I doing running up to Mag. I can just deliver the enemy straight to myself.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know that there's too much more to demonstrate. The health tank builds, even on like the squishiest frames, like Banshee, Mix, blah blah, they go easily for about an hour. You might struggle a bit in Mott, because, you know, everything's about 100 levels higher than it looks like, just due to the attack multiplier. If anyone's interested, let me know. I can do a Mott video as well. It's like, if you're doing Mott, you might as well do proper defensive work. Oh yeah, I remembered why I run Cycle. Because it's good for... because of the innate mag, it's good for mag file playing. There's one thing that it definitely has over the guys. Don't forget! Mighty Earthquakes. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. I cannot remember the spawn manipulation for this room. I think somewhere I did. Kind of. There's definitely some bad technique on that part as well. So if you cast Crush too quickly, it does put you into sort of an animation lock state. So you wanna do your setup first and then go into Crush. But it's much of a muchness. You know, you can see I'm still killing the acolytes just fine. 3 million hate damage. Okay. That's funny. Well, nearly 4 million. Perfectly balanced. Fair and balanced. Yeah, I called this the Meathead melee mag, but you can see we really don't need to just stay to melee. If you don't have Reaper, that's fine. Don't worry too much about melee. Just run like a Zor, Stropher, whatever. Whatever you enjoy killing things with. Also worth mentioning, Magnetize is a one-handed cast. So if I do this and go into my reload, you can see I can still cast Magnetize. Same with pull. So Mag does have quite a bit of agility qualities though. Yeah, I think her only kind of non-one-handed cast is Crush. Polarize is one-handed. Just everything is free. Everything is free. It's just the Warframe where DE is like, we're gonna spoil you. Absolutely incredible performance for a starter frame. I think Mag's kind of in an interesting position where you need a fair amount of investment to get her online. But if you focus farmer or you come back to her later after the fact, you'll definitely have a good time. Boar Incarnate is very funny on that. Because you sort of point it and everything just dies. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that thing. Violence hit. They can't silence you if he's dead. Mechanics of the cars and the magpie. The 700k explosion. I think it was. That's pretty good. Yeah, if you wanted to run a slash build or like a corrosive cold build, not on the boar obviously. I guess corrosive hate. I think you could ditch fractured. You could ditch fracturing crush for magnetized discharge? Just so that the magnet is a bit bigger. Personal preference. I mean, I think you. Shark. You. Still not dead. Oh. Okay, let's start to get out of here. Yeah, there's a 20. Okay, thank you for tuning in. That's Mag. Let me know. Are you convinced?
You exist to strike. You strike.
Drop a comment on the Lemmy, on the YouTube video, on Mastodon, you know, whatever. Don't drop a comment. I don't care. That's Mag. If you'd like some other Mag videos, let me know too. Other frames that you want to see, let me know. I've got Frost and Nyx queued up as well. Actually, Nyx I have two builds to show. One health tank, one shield gate. So I am mixed a tank person. That's me. Okay, that's it. Toodaloo. Enjoy and happy maggoning to everyone, to all my fellow mag players. Alright, bye.